Welcome to my channel Unleash Your English, my friend. Tonight, I want to share something magical with you. Did you know that you can relax, close your eyes, and still let English enter your mind while you sleep? Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling that English words are more natural to you. Stay with me, because in this video, I will take you step by step through the secret of learning English while you sleep. By the end, you will not only understand the science, but also feel inspired to try tonight. Chapter 1. The night I discovered sleep learning. I still remember the night that changed everything for me. It was a quiet evening, and I was lying in my bed feeling tired. My day had been full of work, full of stress, and full of regret because I had not practiced enough English. I closed my eyes and thought, maybe tomorrow I will do better. But then a thought came into my mind, almost like a whisper. What if I can learn even while I sleep? At first, it sounded like a dream, something too good to be true. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized my brain never stops working, even when I am asleep. Why not let English enter my dreams? That night became the beginning of something powerful. I want you to imagine yourself in that moment. You lie down, you close your eyes, and instead of wasting 8 hours of sleep, your brain is still learning. You are resting, but English words are quietly entering your mind. You're not forcing yourself to study. You are not pushing your brain until it hurts. You're simply relaxing, breathing, and letting the magic of sleep do the work for you. Does that not sound beautiful? It felt like a miracle to me when I first tried it. At that time, my English was weak. I was shy. I was afraid of speaking. Every day, I felt that I was behind others. I saw people speaking English with confidence, and I thought, maybe I'm too late. But that night, when I played simple English sentences softly as I closed my eyes, I felt something inside me change. The voice was calm, the words were easy, and slowly I drifted into sleep. My body was resting, but my brain was still listening. When I woke up in the morning, I felt different. I felt lighter. I remembered some words without even trying. It was like the English had entered me without effort. That is when I knew I had discovered something powerful. Let me ask you a question. How many hours do you sleep every night? 6, 7, maybe 8? Now think, what if every one of those hours became a gift for your English? What if every night became a class, but a class without stress, without exams, without fear? Sleep is not wasted time. Sleep is a secret opportunity. And if you use it wisely, your English can grow even when your eyes are closed. I will be honest with you. The first time I tried this, I was not sure it would work. I laughed at myself. I thought, how can I learn while I am asleep? But then I remembered something. When we were children, we learned songs just by hearing them again and again. We did not sit down with grammar books. We listened. We repeated. And slowly, the songs became part of us. Sleep learning works in the same way. Your brain is still active when you sleep. It is still catching sounds. It is still remembering patterns. That is why it works. The night I discovered sleep learning was not just the start of a new method. It was the start of a new belief inside me. It told me that there is always a way forward, even when I feel tired. Even when I feel stuck, even when I feel like I do not have time, there is always a way. Sleep learning gave me hope. It gave me strength, and it showed me that small actions can create big changes. So tonight, as you listen to me, I want you to picture yourself lying in bed, calm and safe. Imagine a soft English voice guiding you into sleep. Imagine words entering your dreams. Imagine waking up tomorrow and speaking with a little more confidence. Imagine one night becoming 2 nights, 2 becoming 10, 10 becoming 30. Step by step, you are building your English, even when the world is asleep. My friend, the night I discovered sleep learning was the night I realized I could use every moment of my life for growth. I did not need to wait for perfect time or perfect energy. I only needed to begin. And you can begin too. Tonight can be the night you discover what I discovered. Tonight can be your first night of learning English while you sleep. Chapter 2. Why sleep and learning are best friends. Sleep is not just a time to rest. Sleep is your secret teacher. When you close your eyes, your body gets calm, but your brain does not stop working. Your brain is busy all night, cleaning, repairing, and building memories. That is why when you wake up after a good sleep, you feel fresh and clear. Now, imagine if during this powerful time, your brain is also listening to English. Imagine if your dreams are filled with words that will help you tomorrow. This is why sleep and learning are best friends. Your brain has a beautiful gift. It could take information from the day and organize it at night. It puts things into order. It moves knowledge from short memory to long memory. That means if you hear English in the day and then listen to it again while you sleep, it stays stronger. It becomes a part of you. You did not have to force it. You did not have to stress about it. Your brain does the work for you. That is the magic of sleep. Think about children. They do not sit for long hours with books. They listen, they repeat, they sleep, and then they wake up speaking more words. They grow in their sleep. Their mind is free, soft, and open. You can do the same. You can let English flow into your mind at night. You can trust your brain to keep it safe and ready for you in the morning. Sleep is not wasted time. Sleep is your partner. I remember the first time I learned this truth. I was shocked. I thought sleep was only for rest. But then I realized the brain is even more active at night than we imagine. Scientists call it memory consolidation. But you do not need to remember the science word. Just remember this. Your brain is building bridges at night. Bridges between what you know and what you want to know. English sentences become part of your bridge. Each night, the bridge gets stronger. Let me ask you something. How many times have you studied hard during the day, and the next morning you remember things even better? That is not magic. That is sleep helping you. Sleep takes your hard work and makes it shine. Now think, what if you give your brain the right English sentences at night? What if you play soft recordings, easy words, calm voices? Your brain will not only rest, but also remember. It will wake you up with more confidence, with more power to speak. Many learners think they need to study all the time. They think only waking hours matter. But you, my friend, you can use every hour. You can let sleep help you. This is the secret most people ignore. They see sleep as the end of learning. But really, sleep is the beginning. Sleep is where learning becomes real. So tonight, do not just close your eyes and hope for a new tomorrow. Close your eyes with purpose. Close your eyes knowing that English will meet you in your dreams. Your brain is ready. It is waiting. And when sleep and learning join hands, your growth becomes unstoppable. My friend, sleep is not only your rest. It is your gift. It is your partner in this English journey. Trust it, use it, and let it carry you to a stronger tomorrow. Chapter 3. My first night listening to English. I still remember the first night I decided to listen to English in my sleep. It was not a planned lesson. It was not part of a big study plan. It was just me, my bed, and a small idea. I thought, what if I let English play softly while I rest? What if I did not fight with grammar or books, but just close my eyes and let the words wash over me. That night I was not sure what would happen, but I was ready to try. I lay down in bed and played a simple recording. The voice was calm, soft, and slow. The sentences were short and easy. I am strong. I can learn English. English is my friend. At first, I listened carefully, but soon my eyes became heavy. My breathing slowed, and slowly, I entered sleep. But even in my dreams, I could feel the sound of those words. It was like the voice was traveling with me into another world. When I woke up in the morning, I felt different. I could not explain it, but I felt fresh. I felt as if some of those sentences were already inside me. Without trying, without stress, without pressure, I remembered them. I whispered to myself, I'm strong. I can learn English. And for the first time, I believed it. That morning, my confidence was bigger than my doubt. My friend, I want you to imagine this. Imagine you go to bed tonight. You put on soft English sentences. You close your eyes and let the words play quietly. You do not fight. You do not push. You only relax. Then, when the sun rises tomorrow, you wake up with new words, new feelings, new strength. You begin your day not empty, but already full of English. How powerful would that be for you? The first night taught me something important. Learning does not always need to be hard. It does not always need to hurt. Sometimes the best learning is gentle. Sometimes the best learning is calm. That night, I realized that English could come to me even when I'm sleeping. That was a new kind of hope. It was proof that I can learn in small, easy ways. Of course, I was not fluent after one night, but one night gave me belief. One night gave me energy to continue. And one night showed me that even when I think I have no time, I still have time. 8 hours of sleep is not lost. It is an open door. That door was waiting for me. I only needed to walk through it. Since that first night, I have never forgotten the feeling. It was a feeling of freedom. No stress, no fear, no pressure. Just me, my pillow, and the sound of English filling my mind. And every time I remember it, I tell myself the same thing. If one night can change me, then many nights can transform me. So tonight, I invite you to try. Play English softly. Relax your heart. Close your eyes. And let English walk into your dreams. Who knows? Tomorrow morning, you may wake up with new words waiting for you, just like I did on my first night. Chapter 4. What to listen to while you sleep. When I first started learning English while I slept, I made one mistake. I thought any English would help me. I thought I could play movies, fast songs, or complicated lectures. But very soon, I realized my brain was not taking it in. It was too fast, too noisy, too difficult. I was confused. I was frustrated. Then I understood the truth. What you listen to while you sleep is as important as the sleep itself. Your brain is still awake inside, but it needs simple, clear, and soft words to hold on to. So what should you listen to? You should listen to simple sentences. Short, slow, and easy words. Sentences like, I am learning. I am growing. I am confident. English is part of me. These words may look small, but they are powerful. Your brain loves simple words. Your brain remembers short phrases. And your heart feels good when you hear positive sentences. That is the key. I want you to imagine this. You are lying in your bed. The lights are off. The room is quiet. And in the background, you hear a calm English voice saying, you can speak English. You are improving every day. English is your friend. These sentences are not only entering your ears, they are entering your heart. You are not forcing yourself to memorize. You are simply letting the words become part of you. That is the secret. Do not choose loud music or complex stories. If the sound is too fast, your brain cannot catch it. If the words are too hard, your mind will ignore them. Instead, choose clear voices. Choose material made for learners like you. Repeated sentences, slow reading, relaxing tones. When you do this, your brain feels safe. And when your brain feels safe, it learns better. Think of it like planting seeds. If you plant good seeds, strong plants will grow. If you plant bad seeds, nothing will come. The sentences you hear in your sleep are seeds for your English. So choose them carefully. Positive words give you confidence. Easy words give you power. And repeated words give you memory. I still remember the first time I switched to simple recordings. It was like night and day. Suddenly, I could wake up and repeat the sentences. They stayed with me. They became part of my morning. They gave me energy for the day. That is why I tell you with all my heart, do not fill your sleep with noise. Fill it with light. So tonight, when you prepare for bed, make a choice. Choose one short lesson. Choose one simple recording. Do not try to listen to too much. One small lesson is enough. Let it play softly while you drift into dreams. And when you wake up tomorrow, you will feel it. The words will still be inside you. The power will still be there. And little by little, night after night, your English will grow. My friend, the question is not if you can learn while you sleep. The real question is, what will you choose to listen to? Because the right words will change everything for you. Chapter 5. The Power of Repetition in the Dark. Repetition is the real key to learning. Think about it. How did you learn your first language as a child? You heard the same words again and again. You heard your parents say them. You repeated them without even thinking. Slowly, those words became natural. That is the same way you can learn English while you sleep. Your brain loves repetition. It loves to hear the same sound many times. In the dark, when your body is resting, repetition works even more powerfully. I remember the first night I played the same English sentence again and again. At first, I thought it would be boring. I thought my brain would get tired of hearing the same thing. But I was wrong. The next morning, the sentence was inside me. I could say it without effort. It felt automatic. It felt natural. That is the gift of repetition. The brain takes repeated words and locks them deep inside memory. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had a song stuck in your head? A song you did not even want to remember, but it kept playing in your mind? That is the power of repetition. The song stayed because you heard it many times. The same thing happens with English sentences. If you hear them again and again, especially in your sleep, they will not leave you. They will stay. They will become a part of your thinking. When you listen at night, do not worry about many words. Focus on small sentences. Play them softly. Let them repeat. Let them echo in your dreams. The more they repeat, the deeper they go. It is like writing on your brain again and again until the words cannot be erased. Each night is a chance to write more. Each night is a chance to make your English stronger. Some people think learning must always be new. They want new words every day. But the truth is, strong English comes from repeating simple words until they are part of you. If you can say 10 sentences without thinking, you are already better than someone who knows 100 words but cannot use them. Repetition is not weakness. Repetition is strength. So imagine this. You go to sleep tonight. You play one sentence. I can speak English. It repeats again and again. You do not fight it. You do not even try to memorize. You just sleep. Tomorrow morning, you wake up. Without effort, you whisper, I can speak English. And you smile because it feels easy. That one sentence can change your day. And if you repeat many sentences, they can change your life. I learned that the dark is not empty. The dark is full of power. When you let repetition work for you in the quiet of night, you wake up with new strength. Every night is a new chance. Every night is free time. You just have to use it. My friend, do not fear repetition. Embrace it. Love it. Use it. Because in the dark, when the world is quiet, your brain is listening. And when it listens again and again, it never forgets. Chapter 6. English with emotion works best. When I first started listening to English while I slept, I made another mistake. I chose sentences that were cold, flat, and boring. They had no feeling. They were just plain words. And I noticed something important. In the morning, I remembered some words, but they did not stay strong. They did not touch me. That is when I realized the secret. If you want English to stay in your heart, you must connect it with emotion. English with feeling is English that lives inside you. Think about the songs you remember the most. They're not just songs with words. They are songs with feelings. They made you happy. They made you cry. They made you dream. That is why they stay in your memory for years. The same rule works for English. If you listen to emotional words, your brain holds them. If you listen to powerful sentences, your heart accepts them. Words without feeling are like dry bread. Words with emotion are like sweet fruit. You taste them, you enjoy them, and you want more. I want you to imagine this. You lie in bed at night, and a calm voice whispers, you are strong. You can learn. English is your friend. How does that make you feel? It gives you hope. It gives you courage. It gives you a smile. You are not only learning English. You are feeding your soul. And when your soul feels good, your brain remembers faster. I learned this truth when I changed my recordings. I replaced boring sentences with positive ones. I replaced long, difficult words with short, emotional words. And the difference was huge. In the morning, I woke up not only with memory, but also with motivation. I wanted to speak. I wanted to practice. I wanted to grow. Because the sentences were not only in my head, they were in my heart. This is why I tell you, do not just choose any English. Choose English that makes you feel alive. Choose sentences that give you hope. Choose words that make you smile. When you connect learning with emotion, it is no longer a burden. It is joy. It is energy. And it becomes part of you much faster. Even in sleep, emotion works. Your brain is not a machine. It is alive. It listens with your heart. That is why children learn faster. They laugh. They play. They feel joy. And through joy, they remember. You can do the same. Bring emotion into your English. Fill your nights with words that give you courage. Fill your dreams with sentences that remind you of your strength. So tonight, as you prepare for sleep, do not just press play on any recording. Ask yourself, do these words touch me? Do they inspire me? Do they make me believe in myself? If the answer is yes, then those are the right words for you. Those are the words that will enter your dreams and stay forever. My friend, never forget this truth. Emotion is the glue of memory. Without it, words slip away. With it, words become part of you. Let your English be full of emotion. Let it be full of life. And let it grow in you while you sleep. Chapter 7. Creating your peaceful English sleep routine. When I first started learning English while I slept, I realized one thing. The routine before bed mattered just as much as the words I listened to. If I went to bed stressed, angry, or tired from my day, my brain was not ready. The English words felt like noise. They did not stay inside me. But when I created a calm routine, something magical happened. My body relaxed. My mind opened. And the English flowed into my dreams more easily. That was when I discovered the power of a peaceful sleep routine. Your brain is like a garden. If you plant seeds in a messy place, they may not grow well. But if the ground is clean and calm, the seeds grow strong. The same happens with your English. If you go to bed full of worry, the words may not stay. But if you create peace, your mind welcomes them. That is why I tell you, prepare yourself before sleep. Treat sleep as a gift, and treat English as a friend who is waiting to visit you. I want you to imagine this. You walk into your bedroom. The lights are soft. The noise of the world is gone. You take a few deep breaths. You tell yourself, tonight, I will learn while I rest. You play a gentle English recording, and you let the words fill the air. You are not forcing yourself. You are preparing yourself. The room becomes your classroom, but it is not a hard classroom. It is a warm, safe place. A peaceful routine can be very simple. Turn off bright screens. Dim the lights. Take a glass of water. Sit for one moment in silence. And then, play your English softly. Make this a habit. Make this your ritual. When you repeat it every night, your brain learns something important. It learns that bedtime means learning. Bedtime means English. Slowly, your brain begins to expect it. It becomes natural. I still remember the first time I made this routine. I cleaned my room. I put away my phone. I closed my eyes and focused only on my breath. Then I played the recording. And in that moment, I felt like I was not only learning English. I was healing myself. I was giving my mind peace. I was giving my soul strength. And the next morning, I woke up with joy. English had stayed inside me, but so had peace. Think of it like this. During the day, you are busy. You fight with work, with people, with life. But at night, you need calm. Your sleep routine is your chance to tell your brain, it is safe now. You can relax. You can learn. That calm feeling makes learning faster. It makes memory stronger. It makes your dreams brighter. So, tonight, do not just fall into bed with tired eyes. Create your moment. Make your room ready. Make your heart ready. And then let English join you. If you do this, every night becomes not just sleep. Every night becomes a step forward. Every night becomes part of your journey. My friend, do not ignore the power of routine. Small steps before bed can change everything. Your peaceful sleep routine is not only for rest. It is for growth. It is for English. And it is for you. Chapter 8. After 30 nights of sleep learning. One night of sleep learning can give you hope. 1 week can make you feel different. But after 30 nights, something truly powerful begins to happen. Your mind changes. Your heart changes. Your English begins to feel like a natural part of you. 30 nights may look small, but it is enough to start a new life with English. I still remember my own first month. In the beginning, I was not sure. I thought maybe it was just a dream. Maybe nothing real would happen. But I kept going. I listened every night. Some nights I felt tired. Some nights I even wanted to stop. But I told myself, just one more night. Just one more chance. And slowly, I saw results. Words that once felt heavy started to feel light. Sentences that once felt strange started to feel natural. My brain was changing. After 30 nights, I noticed something beautiful. I was not only listening, I was speaking without fear. I woke up with English in my mind. During the day, I felt more confident. Simple sentences came out of my mouth with less effort. I did not need to push so hard. The words were ready, waiting for me. That is the gift of consistency. That is the power of 30 nights. I want you to imagine this. You go to bed tonight, you play soft English sentences, and you sleep peacefully. You do it again tomorrow. Then again the next night. One night becomes 5. 5 becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. And before you know it, 30 nights have passed. Think about the person you will become in those 30 nights. Think about the confidence you will feel. Think about the progress you will make. You will not only dream in English, you will live in English. The truth is, many learners give up too soon. They expect magic in 1 or 2 nights. But real magic comes with patience. Just like plants need water every day, your English needs daily sleep practice. Every night is a drop of water. After 30 nights, the plant begins to grow. It begins to stand tall. And so will you. I will tell you something from my heart. The person you are after 30 nights will surprise you. You will feel stronger. You will feel proud. You will look back and say, I did it. I stayed with it. I grew. And that feeling will not leave you. It will push you to continue, to keep learning, to keep building your English. My friend, 30 nights will pass anyway. Time never stops. The question is, will you let them pass empty, or will you fill them with English? 1 month is not too long. It is short, but in that short time, you can plant a seed that grows for a lifetime. So promise yourself this. Give 30 nights to your English. Give 30 nights to your dream. When you wake up after those nights, you will not only have stronger English, you will have stronger belief in yourself. And that is the most powerful gift of all. Chapter 9. Common mistakes people make. Every learner makes mistakes. Mistakes are natural. Mistakes are part of the journey. But when it comes to sleep learning, some mistakes can slow you down. Some mistakes can make you feel like it does not work. I want to show you these mistakes so you can avoid them. When you avoid them, your English will grow faster and your nights will become more powerful. The first mistake people make is listening too loud. They think the louder the words, the better the learning. But your brain does not like noise when you're trying to sleep. Loud sound makes you uncomfortable. It makes you restless. The goal is peace, not stress. English should be like a soft whisper in the dark, not a storm in your ears. When the sound is gentle, your brain accepts it with love. The second mistake is choosing English that is too hard. Some learners play fast movies or difficult lectures. They believe that listening to big words will make them smarter. But the brain cannot hold what it does not understand. If the words are too advanced, your mind will ignore them. It is like trying to drink from a river that flows too fast. You cannot catch the water. Choose slow and simple sentences. Choose words that make sense to you. That is how they stay inside you. The third mistake is expecting results overnight. Many learners stop after 1 or 2 nights. They say, this is not working. But they forget that learning is a journey. 1 night will give you hope. 10 nights will give you strength. 30 nights will give you change. You need patience. You need trust. The brain grows like a tree, not like a firework. It takes time, but the results are worth it. Another mistake is not having a routine. Some learners listen 1 night, then stop for 3 nights, then start again. The brain loves habits. It loves consistency. If you make a daily ritual, your brain will expect it. It will prepare itself. But if you stop and start, the power is lost. Do not treat sleep learning as something random. Treat it as a promise to yourself. The last mistake is filling the mind with negative words. Some people play content with sad or stressful messages. They do not realize that the brain remembers emotions even more than words. If you fill your nights with fear, you will wake up with fear. But if you fill your nights with positive sentences, you will wake up with hope. Always choose words that lift you up. Always choose English that makes you smile. I want you to learn from these mistakes. Do not let them slow you down. Remember, sleep learning is simple. Keep the sound soft. Keep the words easy. Be patient. Stay consistent. And choose positive messages. If you do these things, you will grow faster than you ever imagined. My friend, mistakes are not the end. They are lessons. And now that you know them, you can rise above them. You can walk the smart path. You can use your nights wisely. So do not be afraid of mistakes. Just avoid them, and let your English grow strong while you sleep. Chapter 10. Daytime practice plus nighttime. Sleep equals real growth. Sleep learning is powerful. It gives you strength while you rest. It fills your dreams with English. But here is the truth. Sleep learning works best when you combine it with practice during the day. Night plants the seed. Day gives it sunlight. Together, they make your English grow faster than you ever thought possible. When I first started listening to English at night, I felt good in the morning. Words are easier. Sentences stayed in my memory. But when I also practiced in the day, the progress was amazing. The words I heard at night became sentences I could use in the day. The learning was complete. It was like two hands working together. One hand was the night. One hand was the day. Both hands lifted me higher. Think about this. You hear the sentence, "I can speak English," in your sleep. You wake up within your mind. Then in the morning, you say it to yourself in front of the mirror. You say it while walking. You say it while making tea. Each time you repeat it, the sentence becomes stronger. It moves from your ears to your mouth, from your mouth to your heart. And once it reaches your heart, no one could take it away from you. The mistake many learners make is believing sleep alone is enough. But you cannot only dream. You must also live it. You must let the words you hear at night become actions in the day. That is how confidence is built. Confidence is not just knowing. Confidence is doing. I want you to imagine your day as a stage. The night gives you the script, but the day is the performance. If you never step on the stage, the script is wasted. But if you practice your lines in the day, your performance gets better. That is how you grow. That is how English becomes real. During the day, you do not need to study for hours. Just speak simple sentences. Talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. If you heard, "I am learning English" last night, then say today while walking. If you heard, "I am confident" last night, then say today while looking at your reflection. The small practice in the day makes the night learning shine brighter. I remember when I combined both. In the night, I listened. In the day, I spoke. And soon, I noticed something beautiful. English was not just something I studied. It became part of my life. It was with me when I slept. It was with me when I woke. It was with me in every moment. That is why the growth was real. That is why the progress was strong. My friend, I want you to understand this secret. Nighttime is for planting. Daytime is for growing. If you use both, nothing can stop you. Do not think of them as separate. Think of them as partners. Together, they will carry you forward. Together, they will make you the speaker you dream to be. So tonight, listen. Tomorrow, speak. And repeat. Step by step, you will see it. Your English will not just grow. It will transform. And so will you. Chapter 11. My favorite sleep sentences for you. When I first started sleep learning, I did not know what sentences to use. I tried long stories. I tried difficult words. but they did not stay in my mind. They were too heavy for the night. Then I discovered something simple but powerful. Short sentences with emotion worked best. They were easy to hear, easy to feel, and easy to remember. These small sentences became my companions in the dark. They entered my sleep and woke me up with strength. I want to share my favorite sleep sentences with you. These are the words that changed my journey. These are the sentences I repeated again and again until they became a part of me. You can use them too. You can listen to them at night. You can whisper them in the morning. And slowly, they will build your English and your confidence. One of my favorite sentences is, I can speak English. It is short. It is strong. It is full of belief. When you hear it again and again, your mind accepts it. You start to believe it. And once you believe it, you begin to act on it. Another sentence I love is, English is my friend. For many learners, English feels like an enemy. It feels like something to fight. But when you hear this sentence at night, it changes your feeling. You stop fighting. You start welcoming. English becomes something close to you, something you could trust. I also love, every day my English grows. This sentence reminds you that progress is not sudden. It is daily. It is slow but steady. When you hear in your dreams, you wake up with patience. You wake up knowing that even small steps are important. Another powerful sentence is, I am confident. Confidence is the real key to speaking. You may know many words, but without confidence, you cannot use them. This sentence builds courage inside you. It tells your brain and your heart that you are enough, that you are ready. One more sentence I want you to try is, I learn with joy. Many learners connect English with stress and fear, but this sentence breaks that chain. It reminds you that English is not a punishment. It is a gift. It is something that can make you smile. These sentences may look small, but they are strong. They are like drops of water that slowly fill a glass. Night after night, they collect inside you. And one day, the glass is full. Your mind is full of English. Your heart is full of courage. I remember nights when I fell asleep with these sentences playing softly, and in the morning, they were still inside me. I carried them to my day. I spoke them in my mirror. I repeated them on my walk. And each time I said them, I felt stronger. I felt closer to my dream. My friend, these sentences are now yours. Use them tonight. Use them tomorrow. Use them until they become part of you. Do not think they are too simple. Simple words have the most power. Simple sentences are the ones you will use in real life. And when they live inside you, nothing can stop you. So tonight, as you lie down, let these sentences be your song. Let them guide your dreams. Let them carry you into a new morning. And with each night, with each repetition, with each dream, you will grow. Chapter 12. Sleep learning is real, and tonight you begin. You have listened to the stories. You have learned the science. You have felt the motivation. Now I want you to know one truth with all your heart. Sleep learning is real. It is not a dream. It is not just an idea. It is something you could try for yourself tonight. And if you give it a chance, it can change your English. It can change your confidence. It can even change your life. I remember when I first believed it fully. It was not after one night. It was not even after 1 week. It was after many nights of trust. Every night, I played the words. Every night, I let them into my dreams. And then one day, I noticed something. I was speaking faster. I was speaking without thinking so much. Words came to me like old friends. I realized then that sleep had been teaching me quietly all along. The beauty of sleep learning is that it does not ask you for extra time. You do not need to sit at a desk for hours. You do not need to fight with heavy books. You only need to close your eyes and let English flow. Imagine this. While the world sleeps, you are still growing. While others waste the night, you are building your future. That is power. That is wisdom. That is your chance. My friend, tonight can be the start of your own story. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Tonight, you can put on a simple recording. Tonight, you can fill your room with soft English sentences. Tonight, you can tell your brain, I'm ready to grow. And tomorrow morning, you will wake up with a little more strength, a little more courage, a little more English. Do not doubt yourself. You may think, can this really work for me? Yes, it can, because your brain is like mine. Your brain is alive at night. It listens. It remembers. It holds on to words, especially when they are simple and full of emotion. If it worked for me, it can work for you. If it worked for thousands of learners, it can work for you. You only need to begin. Remember this. Small steps become big results. One night may feel small, but one night leads to another. Soon you'll have 10 nights. Soon you'll have 30. And soon you will look back and realize that English is no longer far away. It is part of you. It is your companion. It is your voice. So tonight, do not just sleep. Learn. Grow. Transform. Make your bed your classroom. Make your dreams your practice. Make your nights your secret power. Sleep learning is real. And tonight, it belongs to you. My friend, you are now ready to try sleep learning. Tonight, make your bed a classroom and let English enter your dreams. If this video inspired you, like it, comment below with the words, I will start tonight, and subscribe to my channel Unleash Your English so we can continue this English journey together. Your future self will thank you.